Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whatever you are, be 100% करे नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Question always comes about something, someone which is other than the self. Therefore, if we want to discover the self, the first step is no questions. Because when we ask questions to others, we get reply. Replies are not answers. When in the school, the children are given question papers and answer books, not reply books. Reply could be anything and every reply is right. What is your name? Saddam Hussein. Why are you telling like that? Reply. See? Because the answer comes from within. Therefore, if we have this notion, जे आत्मज्ञान निखळ तेही घे ज्ञानाचे बळ, तेही सूर्य चिंती सबळ, तैसे नवे. Whether I am abiding in the truth or not, whether I am recognizing my divine nature or not, whom will you ask? There is nothing to ask. But normally what happens? We get lost only at the thought or the mind level. That is the only thing. The mind is too disturbed. Very good. Congratulations. We know only one thing about the mind, and that we complain about the mind. See? Why you should worry about my mind? No, Swamiji, not your mind. My mind is disturbed. See? So find out what is the type of disturbance. Then, as in the morning class we have seen, disturbance begins from the seed, and that seed is somebody. And what is that how the somebody is born? Whenever we give importance to anything in this world, that is the source of disturbance for us. Give importance to God, He will torture you. Devalue everything. And when you take this stand, life becomes a great fun. See? So this is how one or two examples I'll tell you which has helped me in my life. In Mumbai, I give their lectures whenever I am there, at Prempuri Ashram. Very beautiful place. It is a multiplex satsanga place. 5-6 stories. And on one story, Bhagavad, same Ramayana, third Yoga, fourth Vedanta, fifth Bhajan Kirtan, homeopathy, yoga, goes on. So, my lecture was normally on the 5th floor. That day when I went, the watchman told, Swamiji, today your lecture is on the ground floor, don't go up. I said, all right. So I was going there. One of the trustees came, I don't know who is he now. He said, Swamiji, why are you going there? I said, to see cinema. No, but your lecture is on the 5th floor. I said, yes, but today your watchman told it is here. Who is he? He is the watchman. See, how we react unnecessarily. Say, no, he cannot say like that. I say, okay, tell him not to tell like that. Why react? Then he came, then everything was set. 2-3 TV cameras, audience, everything was done. I was simply sit and start. So, no, we'll have on the 5th floor. I said, all right. So I took the glass of water to drink. 5th floor. Can imagine. Then I went to some other room. I told the person, I said, hey, get me a nice cup of tea. Garam garam. So he got a cup of tea for me. One of the commandos there came and said, Swamiji, yes, what are you doing? I said, taking tea. I am not hurting anybody. I am taking tea. But why? I said, because they have given, I am taking. No. Then he told a story. There was one Mahatma, similar thing happened, and then other big Mahatma came. So this other Mahatma was requested, move little left, then he can also sit. He got so angry. I will not talk, and went away. And they have physically shifted you, and you are not disturbed. What is the reason? I said, because do you think people who are sitting on the ground floor, they are listening, and those who are sitting, they are not listening? No, nobody listens. Take this stand in life that we should not cooperate with any disturbance. You are with yourself. Those who get disturbed because of others, they are the fools of the highest order. Why should I be disturbed about you? If you become miserable, tathastu, what can I do? See, friends, when this happens, you are ever abiding in yourself. Now go one step further. Is it not true? Whether it is an experience of joy, it is supported by the mind. It is the experience of misery, also supported by the mind. So what is the mind? Mind is beyond joy and sorrows. When we practice this, then this OV will be clear. Ye Atma Jnana Nikhada. We don't require anybody's certification. And tehi ghe jnana je bada, but we want to be recognized by others, Sri 1008. Many years before, I never knew what is the meaning of that. In the north, when they had to write bar, so they don't write twice bar and two. That means you have to read it twice, bar. That day I understood. Shri, how many times? 1008. Shri 1000. Because somebody tells you are great and therefore you start feeling you are great, you are a great fool. This I learned from our Swami Akhandanji Maharaj. When we told him in Mumbai, Maharaji, we will come to take you to the satsang place at this time. Is it okay? He said, there is no need. I'll come on my own. Then he made a statement. because of your coming and receiving me, I don't become great. And if you do not come and receive me, I don't become small. I know what I am. Otherwise, simply chanting Mana Apamana Yotulyaha. Friends, therefore, nothing should disturb us. No recognition required by anybody. So, Tai Surya Chinti Savada, Tai Senave. Like the sun doesn't receive our prayers. We may say, Bhur Bhuswata Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasiti. Do you think he hears? Your words will be burned there. Be at peace. ज्ञाने श्लाघता है तई ज्ञानपण धाडिले एवा है दीव वाचुनी दिवाला है तई आंग भुलला से की. If we imagine after self-realization one becomes happy, then you are in the fool's paradise. I am now realized. I am so happy, I tell you. This experience is beyond words. It is so divine experience. Tai jnanapana dhadile why? Meaning is meaningless. Why? Now be attentive. Now those who have studied the Tirupanishad, there this topic comes. Satyam jnanam anantam brahma yo veda nihitam guhayam parame vyomanna soshnute sarvan kaman saha brahmana vipaschiteti. In this mantra, what is meant is, he who has discovered his essential nature. What are the symptoms? Sarvan kaman sah apnoti. All his desires stand fulfilled simultaneously, meaning he is left with no desire. When there is no desire, you are one with yourself. See? Therefore, I want self-realization. Suppose you get what next? Are you not self-realized now? Are we not aware of our being? Well, this is the wrong way of talking. Aware of our being. That means being and awareness are separate or what? Therefore, Deepa Vasuni Divala He Tai Anga Bhulala Cheki. It is something like the lamp is there but there is no light. In the same way, the self is there but now I got happiness. Is the self and the bliss separate or what? Therefore, Satyam Jnanam. Existence and knowledge are not two. Now see, what is this? An object. Do you know? I don't know what is that object. So there, existence is recognized, but there is no knowledge about that object. But when it comes to ourselves, do we know like this? I am, but I don't know who am I. No, I am being, and I know I am. Knowing, it is a simultaneous experience. In the objective world, the experience is in a sequence. And that sequence is erased by the simple statement, Satyam Jnanam. They are not two, simultaneously. And therefore, Anantam, unlike anything else. He who discovers his essential nature, then Sarvan Kaman Apnoti, all desires stand fulfilled. So whether my desires are fulfilled or not, can I go and ask others? Think. Therefore, Deepa Vasoni Divala Hai. To see whether the lamp is burning or not, do you require any other lamp or what? No. Our knowing and being is one without a second. And if it is required, then we are in the fool's paradise. Therefore, आपणपे आपणासी निर्णता देशो देशी आपणपे गिवसी हे कीर होय. I have forgotten myself. I don't know where I left myself. And therefore, I started running from place to place, and I am not able to get myself where I have lost myself. And one day I found, Arey yaar, I am here only. When this happens, is it a matter of celebration? You know why the wise people are not having the ego of self-realization? What is self-realization? Earlier I was a fool. Can you have the arrogance? Do you know पहले मैं बेवकूफ था, अब नहीं हूँ, अभी भी है. See friends, therefore you cannot find oneself by going from one place to another place. We are already there. Therefore, as one cannot run to find oneself, in the same manner, परी बहुता का दिवा आपने पे आठवलिया मणि मी यया कैसा रिझो. So after a long period of time, one comes to discover I have been running here and there. Finally, when I came to know that I am me, aha, I tell you what a joy it is. Meaning what? Praptasya prapti. It is a gain without a gain. Because it was a loss without a loss. And therefore, there is nothing like there is a bondage. It was only misunderstanding. And that is because we have given undue importance to our mind and all the knowledge gathered through the medium of mind. See, when the mind is disturbed, we don't see the things as they are. We start projecting depending upon our training, how we have trained our mind. And if the mind is absolutely quiet, then that mind dissolves in pure consciousness. Thereafter, knower known division disappears. And therefore, there is no knower. This principle we told you. Knowledge without a knower. Truth without the meditation. The more you become aware of this, just being, without becoming anybody. The moment you become, you are associated with the conditionings. In being, there is no condition. Conditioning eyes, we become seer. Conditioning ears, we become hearer. And thus, all our knowledge about the colors and forms and the sounds is conditioned knowledge. It is not complete knowledge. And therefore, here the teacher says that after many years of sadhana, now I have come to realize I am divine, as if I was not earlier or what. Therefore, one has to simply understand never there was any bondage and never there will be liberation. Therefore, don't struggle. We come across many sincere people, but unnecessarily suffering. Swamiji, what is the purpose of life? No purpose. Recognize this principle. Once I was having your management lecture somewhere, and the student from the Bajaj Automobiles, about 100 of them, all engineers, they came after the talk was over. One said, Swamiji, this is not the topic what you spoke, but because you are a Swami, I want to ask a question. I said, okay, ask. What is the purpose of life? I said, okay. What are you? Tell me. He said, I am engineer. Very good. What engineer? Softy? I said, no. Cement? No. Screwdriver? Yes. A mechanical engineer. Then I asked him, once it so happened, I wanted to tighten somebody's screw. Somebody means some object, screw. Slip of tongue. And in a box, there were 3 screwdrivers. So I lifted one. Wanted to fix the head of the screwdriver in the niche of the screw. When I put it, it is slipping because it was oblique. It was not straight. What will I do with the screw? throw it. Then I had taken a second screwdriver. It was fixing perfectly. Niche was perfectly occupied by the head. But when I am moving the handle, only handle is moving. What will I do? Useless. Then I took the third screwdriver. And whatever I want, I could maneuver very easily. What will I do? Whom will I select? The third one. That screwdriver has no purpose. The one who is holding the screwdriver, he has the purpose. Mic has no purpose. Whether it is a disco or a discourse, it makes no difference. But why this mic is between you and me? Because it is a fit instrument. See, friends, we have no purpose. Then remain fit so that he will select us between him and his creation. Our purpose is zero. You become fit. Kabirji Maharaj says beautiful. Bhagwan is running after me. Hey Kabir, wait. Hey Kabir, wait. Let him search us. Rather, we search him. That is what Nature Maharaj says. See? So what is the purpose of our life? Nothing. You remain a fit instrument. Now see, day-to-day life. Suppose I want to get something done. Am I not searching for a right person who is capable, who is available, who is willing? In the same manner, he is also searching a right person through whom his message can be delivered. And what is his message? Be happy. See, my friends. And therefore, Tesa Jnana Rupa Atma Jnane Chi Apuli Prabha Karitase Soham Ma Aisa Bandha. Now the bondage is explained in a very beautiful way. In the same manner, Jnana Rupa Atma, I say, I am of the nature of knowledge. Who is telling? I. What I am telling? I am knowledge. The one who is telling, is he ignorant or what? And therefore, when the instructions are given in Vedanta, Tattvamasi, Tattvamasi, that you are, that you are. In the Yoga Shastra, they say Soham. Soham is a mantra. It is not a noun. But if you see many places, they name their children as Soham. Soham Pani liya. Do you name somebody as Om Namah Shivaya? Come here. Om Namah Shivaya is a mantra. Similarly, Soham is a mantra. See? So, I am that. He said, Karita se Soham ma aisa bandha. So, again and again telling, Am Brahmasmi, Am Brahmasmi, Am Brahmasmi. Because now I am liberated. Earlier, were you bound or what? Therefore, praptasya prapti. And to accept this, analyze your experiences. What do we get when we go to sleep? Nothing. Everything is rejected. Yena tyajasi tat tyaja. So we discard all our achievements and failures. Then we discard all our relations and possessions. Then we discard everything and come back home. We discard our home, come back to our room. We discard the room, we are below the quilt. And the last Mahamantra goes on. I want to sleep, I want to sleep, I want to sleep. But the sleep is not coming, but I want to sleep. Then we do yoga, Shavasana, not happening. Karvatasan, turn to left side, not happening. Then right Karvatasana, not happening. Then Bhujangasana. And then when this I who wanted to sleep, when this I departs, sleep begins. Therefore, I told you in the morning, who sleeps? Nobody. There is a sleep without anybody sleeping. See, my friends, the more we recognize this process, then this mantra become easy. So we are never bound. We never die. We are never born. Don't get lost into, Swamiji, what happens after death? What reply can I give? I don't know, I have no experience. What can I tell? What happens after death? No, they say after death the people go to hell and heaven. Yes, where you want to go? Go. I have no problem. Go. Friends, hey, death is an illusion. Birth is an illusion. No illusion can exist without a substratum. The substratum is the truth that we are. And what is the substratum? Substratum is not influenced by the superimpose. Now let us bring our dear friend, snake and the rope. There was a village somewhere near Haridwar, Rishikesh, and there was one farmer and his son was useless, doing nothing. Maybe about 15 years or so, eating and sleeping. Father got angry. Go to some ashram and study something there, doing nothing. So he went and came back after 6 months. What you have studied? What is there to study? All are frustrated. They are trying to find out the snake. They are never found out. Vedanta means only snake and the rope, nothing else. So will that snake on the rope poison the rope? No. The snake doesn't exist, it appears. Be attentive. When we have right means of knowledge, right means of knowledge is the torch. So when we go to see the snake on the rope, we don't go without the torch. So right means of knowledge is light and a stick to kill the snake. And once we know it is a rope, will we continue our inquiry? Okay, it's good, it's a rope, but where the snake has gone? See, friends, therefore, all your inquiry comes to a halt and you are that. See? Therefore, why this topic of last life, this life, hell and heaven is told? It is told for something else, but we understand something else. It is told for one purpose. Purpose is, we are all expert in blaming others for all the problems of our life. It's standard format. If I am a husband, the cause of my misery is my wife. If I am a mother-in-law, the cause of my misery is my daughter-in-law. What will be the sadhana? Husband wants to improve the wife. Ashakyanushthan. Friends. Then the scriptures tell us, look here, don't blame her. In the last life, you have done something, therefore in this life, she is torturing you. Thereby what is meant? You existed independent on the present body, and next life you will suffer, you continue to exist without this body. Therefore, we are a continuous unbroken experience. Now find out that continuous unbroken experience. So we come to know waking comes, goes. Dream comes, goes. So waking, when it comes, nothing is added to me. When dream comes, nothing is added to me. When deep sleep happens, nothing is lost. Substratum is not influenced by the superimposed. Even if you want, you are not a sinner. Even if you do not want, you are divine. Jabardasti, Hanji. Only Vedanta can tell this thing. Otherwise, papoham, papakarmaham. You are insulting yourself. Taisa jnana rupa atma jnaneshi apuli prabha karitase. Therefore, I know myself. And therefore, soham, soham, soham. No. Mono vyakhya. That which supports sound and silence is beyond sound and silence. That which supports joy and sorrows is beyond joy and sorrows. That which supports presence and absence is beyond presence and absence. What is that we are not telling you? Anya devatar viditat atha aviditat adi. The truth is other than the known and unknown. What is the truth? You find out. You are only supporting the joy, you are only supporting the miseries, therefore you are supporting both and therefore beyond both. Because of something good, you do not become good. Because something bad, you do not become bad. You are the substratum. Good and bad, dvandva, come and go. You are ever the same. All your sadhana will come to an end. Anyway, we never began it. Very good. You are already realized. See, friends, all efforts disappear. This Patanjali Maharshi, he tells in his two sutras, Sthira Sukham Asanam. What is the asanam? Not the twisting of the body. That is not Patanjali's definition. Sthira Sukham, steady bliss. That means neither can anything be added nor taken away. Infinite. Steady bliss is asanam. Then, how this steady bliss is attained? What is the sadhana? The teacher says, Prayatna Shaithilya, all efforts are minimized. Now, to understand this sutra, we have to analyze our own experiences. If somebody is hard of hearing, then he has to put lot of efforts to listen. Whenever you put efforts, you are not normal. And when you put efforts, you get tired. When you get tired, you go to sleep, even in the satsang. Because lot of efforts. And when there are no efforts, you are normal. See, every day we can experience every moment the same truth. Those who have got asthma, how they breathe? What happened? Not normal. Therefore, uttama sahajavastha, relax. You have nothing to gain, nothing to lose, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just be. once in a lifetime, we have to click this. This is not the result of studies or efforts, no, nothing. It has to click one day. You may keep on doing so many things, but it has to click, like the swimming, like balancing the bicycle. And once it clicks, it is never lost. Therefore, Karita says, Sohamma Aisa Bandha. But then bondage is, Am Brahmasmi, Soham, 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 Soham. Go beyond all efforts. So, Prayatna Shaithilya Ananta Samapattivyam. When we are one with the infinite, all efforts disappear. Therefore, na kuch pana, na kuch khona. In the 18th chapter, when Bhagavan Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tva sarva papebhyo mokshishyami ma shucha. Bhagavan Krishna, don't take his words superficially, they are very deep. When he says Sarva dharman parityajya, what does he mean, He means, what can you give up? Find out. Sarva dharman parityajya, what can you give up? If a girl comes to me and tells Swamiji, I am fed up with my husband, I want to get divorced, but I can't, what should I do? Never mind, I will divorce him on your behalf. Can I divorce somebody's husband? Cannot be. In the same manner. Sarva dharman parityajya, what can you give up? What is that which belongs to us? Therefore, give up everything means, first of all, find out what is yours. Right from the gross body, Gujarati. What is ours? And this basic error, body identification, on the basis of this whole samsara begins. And I tell you one thing more, very deep it is. We cannot stop body identification happening. Like we cannot stop reflection happening in the mirror. Only thing that is in our hands is whether we take the reflection in the mirror as real or mere appearance. In the same manner, whether we take body identification as real or mere appearance. If we take it as real, we are a samsari. If we take it as not real, we are Karnataka. Then, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, according to your position in the life, do your job cheerfully, happily. After the job is over, change your costume. Suppose you are in front of your father. Now what is your role? You are a son. So what is to be done? Normally fathers are elder in India. We must give proper statement, no? So the father is old. Now if you have to talk to that father, what is to be done? Simply listen. Whatever he says, keep on saying yes, yes Papa, and do whatever you have to do. Don't argue, don't fight. Play your role. He is also happy, you are also happy. How he will be happy? Because whatever you have said yes, he has forgotten for what he said yes to me. Oldie fellow, forget. Then if you are in front of your son, play another role of a father. Pretend you are listening. Son, I have understood everything. I'll get it done. Don't worry. I never do it. Over. Main thing you are not telling. How to present ourselves before the wife. Oh, that is the simplest. See? When she is talking, you should keep quiet. When she is quiet, you should not talk. There will be peace prevailed everywhere. All the three things are natak. And what is a natak? What is a drama? An actor acts as if it is real, but actually nothing. That is what? Rama Leela, Krishna Leela. All Mahabharata that we read here is Krishna Leela. See, friends, Mahabharata war was a Krishna Leela. Nothing real in that. When in the 11th chapter, he told Arjun before the war that all these fellows will be killed, nimitta matra bhava savyasachin. That time he knew what is going to happen. But how he acted as if it is real. Therefore, real spiritual practice is Karnataka. But how to do this natak? What are you doing now? As if listening. See? Therefore, all these things are so simple. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. We don't have to justify anything to anybody. Just be yourself. And that is possible under these two conditions which we told you. Remember this again and again. Non-specific existence and pramana nirapeksha anubhuti. Experience beyond the scope of means of knowledge. Hold on to these two things. Then one day, by the divine grace, it will just click. And that is called as Ishvara Nugrahat Eva Pumsam Advaita Vasana Mahad Bhaya Paritranad Vipranam Upajayate. The Mahad Bhaya, what is the maximum misery that we have? Maximum misery is sixfold. It is told in our Kathopanishad. With reference to the body, the misery is old age and death. With reference to the prana, the misery is the hunger and thirst. With reference to the mind, the miseries are because of the shoka moha. These 6 types of miseries will depart once for all. And that is what is called as heaven, Swarga. Swarge loke na bhayam kinchanasti. Fearless existence. We are constantly leading our life under fear. Can you imagine the rope was afraid of the snake? See, friends. Therefore, when this starts happening in our life, we go beyond bondage and liberation. जे ज्ञान स्वय बुडे म्हणोनी भारी नावडे ज्ञाने मोक्ष घडे ते निमालेची. जे ज्ञान स्वय बुडे, that knowledge which disappears itself, see, which negates all the ignorance, and thereafter it becomes the another burden. Now I am not ignorant, now I am wise. So one burden is given up, other burden is taken. But the real freedom is that wherein knowledge and ignorance, presence and absence, all the pairs of opposites have no impact on us. And therefore, there is neither bondage nor liberation. Many people suffer because of this. Swamiji, when will I get liberated? What will you do thereafter? Friends, you are liberated. You are not bound. Relax. Just be. In being, there are no efforts. In becoming, there are efforts. Being is natural. Becoming is artificial. When these things go deep in our system. Slowly, slowly, all efforts will disappear, and that disappearance of the efforts is the manifestation of the effortless reality that we are. Now, is it not? There are no efforts for the vision to see different colors. No efforts. There is no effort for us to support waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi. They come and go. To what extent is the effortlessness we can imagine? As effortless the space is when the four elements are creating turmoil. Nothing happens to the space. Effortlessness to that level. Now, is it to be created? Is it not so? Earth, water, fire, air. Jagrat, Sapna, Sushupti, Samadhi. The conscious space supports all of them. Goes back. Nothing happens. Is it not our experience? We support the waking like the space, support the clouds with thunder, noise, rains. After some time the clouds depart, nothing happened to the space. Then the clouds with the noise and thunder, no rains, depart, nothing happens to the space. There is pitch darkness, nothing happens to the space. There is a blue sky. The sky, space never becomes pure. Exactly the same way. This Chidakash is the one which supports everything, doesn't get influenced by anything. And the best part is, we don't have to get it. It is like that. Now, for example, before we came to this beautiful Swami Dayanandaji's ashram, on the group, WhatsApp group, how many question answers? What time it will start, how far it is there, who will pick up and who will drop us, how far is it very cold, what is the temperature, should we bring the house with us, should we bring the bed sheet? How many questions? After you have reached here, all questions gone. Because you have reached. Now play the other way around. Start playing. Realize. How come you are very happy these days? Realize, okay. Relax. गंभीरानंद बन के मत रहो. Relax. We don't have to prove anything to anybody in this world. This is one of the most difficult things for us. We are struggling to prove something to somebody. Alas, we don't know what we want to prove and to whom and who cares for us. The husband wants to prove to the wife that I love you. Malum hai. You are just discarded like a mosquito in milk. But don't struggle, relax. Therefore, this real knowledge, when it comes, je jnane swaye bude, manoni bhari navade, moksha, jnane moksha gade, te nimale ni. Therefore, first I was ignorant, now I know. When both of them are disappearing, what remains in the absence of everything is the truth. Now take this as a support and spend some time on this. Take absence as an object of experience. But absence is not an object. Oh, you are very right. Then absence of sound. So make absence of sound as an object of experience. Although the sound is absent, but we are still there. And sounds are many. Silence is one. Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi, Ekachintanat Nashametyadaha. When the mind is given a theme, the absolute one, sounds are so many. Silence is one. Ekachintanat. Make silence as the object of knowledge. Now, we were told अस्ति भाति प्रिय नाम रूप इति पंचअंशकम आद्यत्रयम ब्रह्म रूपम जगद रूपम ततोद्वयम. Name and the form is the world. So when you are remaining indifferent to the names or the sounds, you have conquered the world 50%. Because name and form is the world. Now no sound disturbs. Listening to silence means not getting disturbed by sounds. Silence cannot be heard. Ears can hear only the sounds. So what is the meaning of listening to silence? No reaction to any sound. देखो सुनो मत बोलो. And the best part is, there is nothing gained in this. On the contrary, we have given up all the sounds. त्यागे नैके अमृतत्व मानश. Therefore, Maunam Vyakhya Prakatita Para Brahma Tattvam Yuvanam. Only in the eloquence of silence the truth is revealed. Je jnana swaye bude. Therefore, this thought knowledge, knowledge as mind, when this knowledge as mind dissolves, like when the ice dissolves, where it will go? It will go back to the waters. Like water with shape is ice. Ice without shape is water. Consciousness, Chaitanya with objectivity is mind. Mind without objectivity is Chaitanya. Water has no shape form. Ice has shape form. Mind has objectivity. Consciousness, Chaitanya has no objectivity. Friends, we are not doing anything. Recognize this. It is a final adjustment. of focal length. When we go to the eye doctors, they don't give us vision. They help us in changing, adjusting our focal length because our eye muscles have become weak. In the same manner, scriptures do not tell us anything except adjust your focal length, and with the proper focal length, look at the same world. Dehabhimane galite विज्ञाते परमात्मनि यत्र यत्र मनोयाति तत्र तत्र samadhaya. You are ever in the divine intoxicated mood. Beginning, dehabhimane galite. No more living as somebody. Let the life be lived through us. And this is possible only by proper understanding. Nahi jnanena sadrusham pavitramya vidyate. Correct knowledge, correct understanding is the foundation of spiritual life. Te jnana swayam bude. Then this knowledge also, aham brahmasmi, also disappears. It is something like there is some disease. So to remove the disease, we take medicine. Now the disease germs are foreign body in our body. Medicine is also a foreign body in our body. So the earlier foreign body is fought with by the second foreign body, and then after destroying that, this second also disappears. So ignorance is destroyed by jnana vritti, and jnana vritti also disappears. And thereafter, what remains in the absence of everything is the truth. Because we can never have the experience of our absence. Je jnana swayam bude, manavani bhari navade, jnani moksha ghade, te nimaleni. And therefore, this knowledge that we have gathered, so many years we have been studying Upanishad, Gita, Brahma Sutra, and then Yoga Vasishta, blah, 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 blah. And then there is indigestion. In one of the places, the narrator gives a very beautiful simile. He said, what the scriptures told, Tattvamasi, it is not the belching of the scriptures. Belching means what? No meaning. Oh, what is the meaning in that? It is the truth. You are that. Don't struggle for anything in life. Jnani moksha ghade nimaleni. When this knowledge, which is thought knowledge, when it is dropped, then only the truth is revealed. Manaoni paradika vacha do shrungaratsau angata evam avidya jivata jivatvatyagi. Therefore, paradika vacha, the para, pashanti, madhyama and vaikhari, these four speeches, to shrungara chau angasa, these are the ornaments on the four bodies. The ornament of the gross body is vaikhari vani. The ornament of the subtle body is the madhyama vani. The ornament of the causal body is the Pashyanti Vani. The ornament of the Turiya is Paravani. You have to take out the ornament when you go to sleep, isn't it? I am always amazed when I see many people, they have got so many anguti. You are putting in the finger, but calling it anguti, anguti mein dalo na. Or call it fingery. So when I see them, many big Mahatmas, real Mahatmas, we are fake, real Mahatmas. Real Mahatmas are Mahan Asti Atma Udaram Yasyasya Mahatma. So they have got so many big, big rings here. When I look at them, my worries are very peculiar. When they want to take the rasam or kadhi, everything will fall down here. Therefore, these four vanis are the shringar, makeup. So when you want to go to sleep, don't you remove all your ornaments in the same manner. When you want to come back to your own being, give up these four ornaments. Vaikhari along with the waking world and the waker. The Madhyama along with the dreamer and the dream world. The Pashyanti, deep sleeper along with the deep sleep. And Para along with the Turiya. And we come to a point, Aheyam, that which cannot be rejected is the truth. But then by what we have rejected, येन तेजसी तत्तेज, उसको भी फेंक दो. See, my dear friends, मनोनी पराधिका वाचा तो श्रृंगार सौ अंगाचा एवं अविद्या जीवाचा जीवत्व त्यागी. Jivatva, the soulness. How the Paramatma has become the soul, Jiva. How the man has become a husband. So when the man becomes husband, does he get two horns and a tail? No. There is no difference between man and husband. Once in USA, one person asked me this question. Mr. Swamiji, excuse me, I always have a question. I think you will reply my question. Yes. Your Indian ladies, they have got a .com on their forehead. What is that? I said, that is, that lady is married, your chance is gone. Oh, it is for the married ladies. Yes. But then what about the gents? No need. From the face you can know he is married. See? When you are unmarried, there is a glow. When you are married, there is a blow. Shrungar. Get away out of this ornamentation of life and be what you are. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.